Let's say you've planned the perfect special occasion. Your table is set and in the center a beautiful flower arrangement. We found out where flowers come from and how to arrange them, but now I want to eat them. Edible flowers are all the rage. You'd probably find them at your local supermarket and grocery store. I always add edible flowers to my salad, and doing so will have everyone asking, who put the flowers in the salad? And rightly so. This is assorted greens, which contain watercress, oak leaf, Boston bib, a little bit of radicchio, and even frisee. But watch what happens when I add a handful of edible flower petals. And this certainly is a handful. Cosmos, daisies, nasturtium, and even marigolds. With a sprinkle of a hand, a salad is transformed, more appetizing, more colorful, and ready to eat. Keep in mind that it's not just the flower petals that enhance the salad. Entire blooms will certainly add a dramatic coloration. And I'm placing nasturtium in this salad. Actually, I'll move it a little closer because I want to show you the full effect. So as you nestle them into the leaves, I'll now add pansies, both yellow and even blue. So that's a nice and attractive way of presenting edible flowers in a very edible salad. I know that everybody's probably wondering, what do they taste like? Well, I'll show you and then tell you. I simply pop a pansy on my tongue. They taste very greeny. It tastes almost like watercress. It's subtle. It's quite pleasing. I enjoy them. Here's another way of enjoying edible flowers. I've candied these and I want to explain the process. I'll take this mauve-colored pansy and I begin by whipping a bit of egg whites. I find that by using whipped egg whites, you are able to coat your flowers with sugar, and the sugar adheres to the flower with a little more ease. And now I'll take an artist's paintbrush and just dip it into the egg whites and very evenly just coat the pansy with egg whites. You can also use this technique on snapdragons. I'll show you one that I've done in a moment. Also, Prince William violets. There's all kinds of different flowers which are attractive when touched with egg whites and then dipped in a very fine sugar. And that looks pretty good. Now I bring the sugar over and I simply place the flower face down, or the wet side down, into the sugar. And now I just coat it so that I can press it all down nice and firmly. Now, as I withdraw the flower, I give it a quick shake and you're left with a candied pansy. I'm going to do a whole bunch of these and allow them to dry, and then I'll show you how they transform this cheesecake. But first of all, let me show you what happens when you cover a snapdragon. And snapdragons are a very favorite flower because they say, Savoir Faire. Isn't that cute? I'll continue doing some of these and then cover the cheesecake. You can see that the flowers are now almost sparkling, as if covered in a very light layer of snow. And I'll start to decorate the cake by placing the snapdragons in a circle around, or radiating out of the center of the cake. But I'm leaving a little bit of room for this beautiful purple and yellow pansy. Now I'll continue with our mauve and light purple pansies, and you immediately see how attractive this cheesecake is now becoming. I have the yellow pansies left, and I'll place them around, and they're complementing the blue dish that the cheesecake is on, so I'm evenly spacing them around. And I'll place this last flower here, which completes this flower-studded dessert.